I took a little bit because I wanted to eat watermelon. So that was my little bit of intermission. So I know this is random. I haven't even given you guys times that I was jumping on, but here I am. So welcome to all my Geminis. I miss you guys. I miss doing my freaking normal videos so bad. That will be changing soon. But as you guys know, this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It is helpful if you've watched the video that I made on the Capricorn planetary movements right now, because that will help you to understand the shift in energy that is happening right now and how it's going to be influencing you specifically. So go ahead and jump over and take a look at that video if you feel like it. What else was I going to say? Oh, yes. So I've been telling everyone, of course, that we had an eclipse on December 26th, and we are in the midst, like in the middle of two eclipses, which can be a little intense. So that's why if you guys are feeling something life lesson-y wise, that's why. Because eclipses to me are kind of like old lessons or relationships that haven't really completely had closure. Those come back. You know, not necessarily for a test, but it's kind of like a purging, you know what I mean? So, how are you guys? Welcome, welcome. I've missed my Geminis. I freaking love you guys. So, where are you tuning in from? How was your Christmas? Fun New Year's plans? This is so weird doing live. I'm trying to adjust to this. Okay, first card popping out. So you've got the Two of Wands, okay? You're looking out at some different opportunities right now. It could actually be travel that I feel like you could or another person is considering traveling closer to you. Okay, maybe for the holidays or something. Because these are all about relationship readings, that's what I'm doing these on. So there's someone at some sort of a distance from you that is thinking about you, okay? I do want to say it's long distance just because the Two of Wands is always like, there's that world there. Hello, Ashwini. Welcome, guys. I know this is new, so I know that you guys probably aren't used to me doing it like this. Yeah, Eight of Wands. So this is what I was saying. What did I talk about with the past? So here it is. There's someone at a distance from you that is going to be communicating. Okay, boom, right there. That's communication over social media, text, email, stuff like that. Do you know what's interesting though is I feel like they were kind of moving forward, they were doing fine, and it's like all of a sudden they're looking back at the past at you. You know, there's something that triggered them about whatever, you being happy or moving forward. Today I'm feeling like I haven't in 10 years. That's good. Good for you. Hi guys. Hello. So let's see what else comes in to clarify this. Oh, that's why. Okay, yeah. So, Hanged Man, this person has a new perspective shift about you. They're seeing you in a different light, which is interesting. I feel like if this is someone that you previously dealt with, which I do feel like, at least so far I'm not getting it's someone brand new or anything like that. And I think that it's someone that, yeah, it really depends. They're going to be reaching out to you in some way, shape, or form because, this is why. Something's been happening in their life that it's not really going the way that they were hoping or expecting. So maybe it's like a job opportunity that they took, or someone that they were seeing, or something along those lines. It's not turning out the way that they had expected. And so now you're looking really good to them. Okay, like they're wanting to reach out for some type of maybe support, emotional support, like however this is. But oh, that's interesting. I've never heard of Quantico, but that's funny that it's so similar to Quantum Queen. Yeah, so what's happening, this is perfect. So this person, there's the nostalgia. So you guys do have a history with each other. So this could be an old flame, like this could be an old romance, this can be a friend you haven't talked to in a long time. They're very nostalgic about you right now, especially right now during the holidays. Like they are really thinking about you. They're really reminiscing over the old times. It could even be a water sign because I feel like they're very emotional. Like they're thinking back to, oh, it's just weird. Like what's coming in my head, I can see like they're just thinking back to, they even have things like they have possessions that they look at and that they've kind of kept as keepsakes and things to like to remind them of you. You know, they're going back to those things. Like so it could be old pictures or things like that. Hi Vegas, hello. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here. So, Gemini. What else is coming in is I feel like they're wanting to come back and have a new beginning with you. Like it's something that they're considering big time because you've got, so there's the Page of Cups. They might reach out and make some type of a love offer or something along those lines. And I feel like they'll be revealing something because you got the Moon card upside down. So previously, if you were dealing with this person, they might have kept things under the surface, whether that was their feelings or there were just some things that they were keeping from you. There's something that they're going to be revealing to you. Okay, so it could just be something like just how they really feel, or it could be something that they had been keeping from you, like maybe they were ashamed of, you know, they didn't want to reveal it to you. But yeah, hi Lily, hi June, hi Gwendolyn, and hello, thank you all my newcomers, good to see you guys. Yeah, I think that they could, because I think what's happening is the last card coming out on their side is the Wheel of Fortune, and it's upside down. So this is what I want you to be aware of, okay? I'm wondering if things really haven't been going so well in their favor, and they might be thinking like they're looking back to everything in the past rather than like pushing forward through whatever obstacles they're coming up against. They're looking for the things in the past that always made them feel good, aka you. So that's what they remember about you. They remember that you provided like some type of emotional support or financial support. There was something about you that provided some type of stability for them or security, and that's why they're wanting to come back in. Okay. So on your side, we've got the Five of Wands. I feel like if they reach out, like there's two things that could happen. You could either be tempted to like tell them off, but the more kind of like mature Gemini, and this is what I'm encouraging you more to act like, is don't throw anything back in their face. Just be very conscious of your own karma. But this also could be internally, that you'll start to become really conflicted internally about like why this person is reaching out, what's their intention, what's their ulterior motive, like, you know, if you can trust it, if you can trust what they're coming in with. So let me see what comes out. Oh, Star card. So this is probably why you're feeling a bit conflicted, is because you might have come to a place in your life where you're starting to feel like things are becoming a little bit more calm, stable, and you're like, you've worked your buns off to get to this place, okay? Like you're starting to feel like things are maybe going your way. If they're not right now, they're going to very soon. I feel like especially after this next eclipse comes in around like January 10th, 11th, 12th-ish, then you'll start to feel like, oh yeah, things are going really well for me. Because, oh shit, yeah. this, I I feel like there's gonna be, Jem, like a little bit of a temptation that uh, you almost feel like you need to serve them justice. Like the Hierophant and justice right here, I feel like you feel like you're almost having to be the judge or the person that serves them their dish of like humble pie, you know, because they're coming in and offering something or revealing something about themselves, and you're the one in conflict. They don't want to, like, I think that's a part of the thing too that might be kind of stirring up some frustration, because the way this person comes in is they're not going to want to really bring up things from the past, any like arguments or disagreements. Like they don't want to go there. They want to keep things happy and peaceful, and they're like, yeah, everything's fine, like we don't need to go to the past, this is a new day, you know. It's like, no, we have some unresolved things, like questions that weren't answered and things like that. So that's why you're still like conflicted a bit in your mind, because there's things that weren't quite resolved. You didn't have quite the closure, and so you're wanting to come in with that justice. Like, okay, like you're wanting explanations, you want things like that, and they will tell you what they want. With the Moon card upside down, they'll tell you, because I feel like they are wanting something, like they're I don't know. With the Wheel of Fortune, especially upside down, I'm not really sure how much things have really changed, right? Because the Wheel of Fortune means things are going to be different, but with the upside down, it means it's probably will be a repeat cycle, okay? Straight up. So whatever the dynamic was between you and this person in the past, it has the potential to be repeated, okay? Yeah, it is a headache. Yeah, totally, Ashwini. When you live in the 3D, there's not a lot you can do. That's why when people are like, you know, I'm saying this with love, but when people talk about twin flame relationships and they're like, we're communicating on the 5D, and it's like, who cares? Like if the 3D is chaotic, don't wait around for the 5D. Like this is the reality right now. If this person isn't right here in your experience, making it work, working through issues, then it's okay. That's okay. But move forward to the things that actually want to be in your life and want to be involved in your life. You know what I mean? Okay. King of Wands, okay? There's gonna be a bit of a, like, there's obviously an attraction here, okay? This is a little bit more of like a sexual energy. That's probably coming up in your mind a lot, and I actually feel like a bit of the conflict is that I don't think that this is like overkill, but I feel like you're still reminiscing a bit, like this person coming back in, because there's this entanglement. So this person coming back in, you're starting to just naturally reminisce on the times that you were attracted to them, or, you know, the intimate times, like, and I feel like that is a part of the conflict, because you've been working towards healing yourself, the Star card, and where you're feeling the Hierophant is all about discipline. And so you're almost having to be disciplined about your own kind of like natural impulses, or your natural attraction, or the passion that you share with this person, okay? Yeah. So I can see why that 5 of Wands is the first card for you, because you're feeling conflicted by your own kind of natural chemical response that you have to this person, okay? You might want to jump over and watch my video, like if you have a strong sexual attraction to someone, that might be beneficial for you. I, I can't date any more Geminis. Ugh, they are crazy people just like me, so we're always bumping heads. That's hilarious. Yeah, I have this. I have a lot of Aquarius, and so I can usually deal with Geminis. I really quite like them, but that comment cracked me up. So now we've got the Six of Pentacles. Okay, this person's gonna make a sexual offer. Okay, and that could be part of the reason that you're really having to be disciplined with yourself, because the temptation of that is very strong. Okay, straight up, you're very attracted to this person, and I think that they are also kind of aware of it, because the King of Wands can be kind of arrogant. But the other thing too, Gem, is this person is also very, very attracted to you. Okay, and that's why I feel like there's such a struggle with them, why they're having a hard time moving forward, and why they're so nostalgic about you, is because they still have a high attraction to you, you know, like they really can't help it. So they could be watching like whatever, your social media, like all that good stuff. But yeah, that's why they're coming in. So the last card that you have coming out, the Ace of Cups. There it is right there. They're gonna make some type of a love offer, maybe offer some type of emotions. They're gonna offer like some type of new beginning. And so there's two things here, okay, Gem, like if this is a connection in your life, going back to this Wheel of Fortune upside down, things might not have changed. So I feel like you need to look at this in two ways, okay? They might make you an offer, okay? But the Ace of Cups is always about your self-love. So the question I want you to ask yourself is kind of like, is this in your highest good? You know, like, does being back with this person demonstrate you loving yourself? Or is it someone where it's very conflicted there, and it's almost like self-sabotaging by going back to them? Those are the questions you really need to ask yourself, you know, and be very realistic, because your emotions have that, it can take you over. It does to all of us. And so that's where you need to really stay a little bit more logical, pull into your air mode, and look at this in a factual way. You know what I mean? Because what's really cool, like Jem, seriously, you don't even have to be conflicted over this, because there are new beginnings for you. And you just need to ask yourself, like, is this what I truly want? Does this person provide you everything that you're wanting? If it is someone from the past, and there were things wrong in the past, that's why it's like, what's really changed? You know? Like, are they coming in and actually providing, like, stability? Are you guys actual in physical contact with each other? If not, if you guys are still at a distance, and I'm saying that because going back to this, you got that Two of Wands, the distance between the two of you. So it's like, if they're not even here, why bother? You know, there's so many new connections all around you that are like right here in your physical existence. And so that might be a part of your practice of self-love, is choosing to be with someone or something that's actually in your 3D. Like, you don't have to communicate with them on the 5D. They're right here. Like, even though the connection is strong, I totally feel for you. But this is self-love, like choosing someone that's around, you know, like, because this person might be just jumping all over the place, honestly, especially if they have the freedom to travel the world. They're probably going to continue to do that. So stay really realistic, because there are a lot of like new beginnings, new love interests that are going to come into you. There's going to be opportunities and things that will light you up. So don't feel conflicted over this. It's like, yeah, you just look forward, honestly. That's what I want to say, just because of that. All right, that Wheel of Fortune upside down makes me a little bit nervous that things haven't really changed. Okay, my loves? Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. Geminis, I love you guys so much. I'm going to leave that, and hopefully my readings will be back to normal by this week. That's kind of what I am intending and putting out there. We shall see what happens. But Gemini, I'm sending you guys so much love, wishing you all the best and a happy new year, happy holidays, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care.